Kimmis Oil has been a local, family-owned and operated business since 1935, offering quality tire installation services. We're a full-service tire shop offering tire repair or replacement services at the most affordable prices. Trust us to take care of your car's brake repair needs. Our technicians have the right set of skills and expertise to take care of the problems that your car is experiencing. For more information, give us a call today and see what we can do for you.
Culver's Butterburger Deluxe is made with 100% Midwest beef. Always fresh, never frozen.
In my experience, fresh beef is always better. Frozen beef loses moisture, and when you lose moisture, you lose flavor.
There is an art in making a great burger. The searing really locks in the flavor, just like a great steak. And then we lightly butter the crown of the bun. That's why we call it a Butterburger. How many years have we been working together?
Close to 20 years now.
Welcome to Delicious.
Downs Funeral Home has been serving families throughout Superior and the surrounding area since 1888. As one of the very first funeral directing establishments in the area, today we continue to support our community by offering the finest services. With professionalism and attention to detail, we provide personalized full burial and cremation services, along with monument and marker sales. From pre-planning to the service, our kind and caring staff will guide your family through this difficult time and help you through every step.
Our family is honored to serve yours here at Downs Funeral and Cremation Services.
Celebrating the life of your loved one, we will ensure that they are truly honored and cared for.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Yellow Jacket Women's Soccer here on the iFan Sports Network. Alongside my production engineer and cameraman, Craig Morrissey, this is Matt Johnson. Coming to you live from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex here in Superior, where the Yellow Jackets continuing this homestand, playing on back-to-back days, taking on the MaCalester Scots as they step outside of Upper Midwest Athletic Conference action for this non-conference matchup. With the Scots, the Yellow Jackets under Allison DeGroat in her 7th season at the helm, sitting at 7-2-1 overall heading into this contest here today. They've won 7 straight at the Yellow Jackets, including posting a 5-0 shutout of Crown College last night right here in Superior. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets scored 3 times in the opening half and twice in the second half to pick up the victory. The Yellow Jackets opened the scoring at 5:39 when Maya Holmquist scored the first of her 2 goals off an assist from Nia Wilson to give the Yellow Jackets an early 1-0 lead. The Yellow Jackets doubled the advantage at 25:08 as Holmquist netted her second goal of the contest off an assist from Erica Schneider for a 2-0 Yellow Jackets lead. The Yellow Jackets lead grew to 3-0 just about 10 minutes later at 35-34 when a shot from Liberty Dickerson deflected off a Crown defender into the net for an own goal that provided the Yellow Jackets with 3-goal cushion at the intermission. In the second half, Nia Wilson added goals 10 and 11 for her on the season, respectively, at 85 minutes and 87-28 to make it a 5-0 final in favor of UWS. The Yellow Jackets holding a 22-3 edge in total shots, including a 15-3 advantage in shots on target. Jenna Lang went all the way in goal for the Yellow Jackets to post a shutout for UWS. Meanwhile, MaCalester comes in here at 6-4 overall. They are 4-1 in the Minnesota Intercollegiate Athletic Conference this season under Madeline Buckley, who is in her 2nd season at the helm of the Scots program. They've won their last 2 contests, including posting a 1-0 shutout of St. Olaf College on Saturday at Rolf Melby Field in Northfield, Minnesota. In that contest, the Scots battled the Olies to a scoreless draw through the first 45 minutes before MaCalester finally broke through at 77-51 when McKaylee Evans scored off Julia Hansen's initial shot from in close to give the Scots the 1-0 victory. MaCalester posted the victory despite getting outshot for the contest by St. Olaf 19-8, including the Olies holding a 7-4 advantage in shots on goal. Abigail Huga got the shutout in goal for the Scots, stopping all 7 St. Olaf shots on target to pick up the shutout victory for MaCalester. So that's where the 2 teams stand here heading into this non-conference matchup here on this Wednesday afternoon in Superior. And with that being the case, we'll take an extended audio break, check in with some sponsors, and then we'll come back with the introduction of the 2 teams, courtesy of our public address announcer for the day, John Garver, the national anthem, and then eventually the opening kick of this contest between the Yellow Jackets and the MaCalester Scots. That's coming up right after this. This is Yellow Jacket Women's Soccer on the iFan Sports Network.
See why the Twin Ports gets engaged with Numi Jewelers. Select your perfect engagement ring with us and gain access to our VIP exclusives.
Numi Jewelers, where the Twin Ports gets engaged.
Find your passion. Find your people. Find your purpose. Find your superior.
Good boy. You're such a good boy.
I think it's time we got a dog.
But my landlord won't let me have pets.
I've got an idea about that too.
You've got big dreams and a bold imagination. Let's see how we can help. National Bank of Commerce. We make more possible.
annual Mental Health Awareness Game, providing a platform to help remove the stigma around mental health, specifically for our student athletes. Both MaCalester and UW Superior have used this opportunity for discussion and to create community around mental well-being. Please consider dropping a donation at the admission gate to help benefit the Pruitt Center for Mindfulness and Well-Being here at UW Superior. At this time, let's meet the starters for today's match. The starting lineup is sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. For the visiting Scots, number 2, Bella Zarafa. Number 3, Hazel Waters. Number 6, Livy Novello. Number 8, Ella Short. Number 9, Julia Hansen. Number 10, Gabriella Vey. Number 13, Kaylee Esperdinez. Number 17, Ella Thompson. Number 20, May Lamove. Number 25, Karina Steele. Number 40, Abby Huga. The head coach of MaCalester is Madeline Buckley. She is assisted by Marissa Gilliu, Olivia Moore, Zoe F., and Josh Jurek. And now the starting lineup for your Yellow Jackets. Number 0, Quinn Clark. Number 2, Ava Giswall. Number 3, Cameron Hill. Number 7, Maya Holmquist. Number 11, Lindry Schendel. Number 13, Naya Wilson. Number 15, Allison Alessi. Number 17, Tori Vosberg. Number 19, Brenna Maxson. Number 23, Emma Fornengo. And number 27, Hallie Carlson. Head coach of the Yellow Jackets in her 7th season is Allison DeGroat. She is assisted by Erin Schoborg and Emily Olson. At this time, we ask everyone to please rise and face the flag if you are able, and gentlemen, kindly remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
So the national anthem has been played. The two teams have been introduced, courtesy of our public address announcer for today's non-conference doubleheader. We'll talk more about that doubleheader game, too, as we move along here. John Garber for the day. And we are just about ready to get this non-conference contest underway between the Yellow Jackets and MaCalester. A couple of series notes between these two teams. Not a lot of history between the two squads. MaCalester leads the all-time series with the Yellow Jackets 3 wins and 0 defeats since their first matchup on September 9th of 2010. 13. That was a 4-0 MaCalester shutout of the Yellow Jackets. These two teams actually have not met since October 11th of 2018, so nearly 5 years since the Yellow Jackets and the Scots saw each other in women's soccer. Scots posted a 1-0 shutout of the Yellow Jackets at MaCalester Stadium in St. Paul. That was, of course, during Alison DeGroat's second year at the helm of the Yellow Jacket women's soccer program. In terms of the keepers, starting keepers for this one, for the Yellow Jackets getting the start, and the rotating goaltender tandem for head coach Alison DeGroat, it is Quinn Clark getting the start. Sixth start of the season for Clark. The Duluth natives given up 4 goals in 450 minutes even played this year. Goals against average of 0.80, 21 saves, a save percentage of .840, and a record of 3-1-1. She'll be in goal for the Yellow Jackets, who are in their dark jerseys here today. And we'll be going from right to left in this opening 45 minutes. Meanwhile, for MaCalester, in goal, it's Abigail Huga, who is making her 11th appearance for the Scots. 624 minutes plus played for her. 3 goals against. A goals against average of 0.43, 47 saves, a save percentage of .940, and a record of 5-1. She's quite tall, 6'1". She's listed on the program. She looks every bit of it there as you see her towering above her teammates in the huddle. MaCalester will be in the traveling white jerseys with the navy blue and orange trim. They'll be going from left to right in this opening half. Should be an entertaining contest between these two. Yellow Jackets 7-0 in the Upper Midwest Athletic Conference, while the Scots at 4-1 in the MIAC. And non-conference games, of course, also spicing it up a little bit. These two teams have not seen each other in 5 years. And it looks like MaCalester will kick off first here. They'll be going from left to right in this opening 45 minutes. Again, thank you for joining us. Game 1 of 2, the men's soccer team will be on the field about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one to take on St. Scholastica in their annual bridge battle with the Saints. So stick around for that one. In the meantime, the Scots kick off, and we are officially underway. Thank you for joining us here on this Wednesday. Yellow Jackets and the MaCalester Scots here from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. Matt Johnson, alongside my production engineer and cameraman, and all-around terrific fellow, Craig Morrissey. As the ball now to the outside. And the Yellow Jackets will have a throw now up on the far side of the field. Malin Huntley, who is the head coach for the Scots in her second season. And today marks the return of Marissa Gillu, who was assistant coach, as Yellow Jacket fans may remember, under Coach DeGroat for her first 4+ seasons at the helm of the Yellow Jacket program. Actually, 5 years she spent here as an assistant coach for the Yellow Jackets. So she's very familiar with all of these Yellow Jacket players. In fact, she spent a lot of time recruiting all of them, especially the upperclassmen, of which there were plenty on this Yellow Jacket squad. So a return to the stomping grounds for Coach Gillu. I didn't get a chance to talk to her before the game. Hopefully I'll be able to get a chance to talk to her at some point here. As now a throw to the far side intended for Emma Fornengo. Goes over the sideline. It'll be a throw here for MaCalester. As the Scots throw it in right in front of the Yellow Jacket bench, far side, and now it'll go out of play. And Yellow Jackets will throw in now. And it'll be Hallie Carlson from Hermantown, Minnesota. That'll do the honors. Tosses in now, looking for Maya Holmquist in a foot race on that far side of the field, and then it'll go out of play. It was Libby Novello who was watching her over there for MaCalester. MaCalester, rich soccer history, both with their men's and women's programs. Have been a perennial power over the years in the Minnesota Intercollegiate Athletic Conference in both men's and women's soccer. And as this ball now comes in the middle of the field by Lemov. Her pass to the outside picked off Allison Alessi. Now the Jackets will try to build near midfield. This is Tori Vosberg on the right foot. Sending it wide far side. Switching it for Hallie Carlson. Carlson continues on now for Emma Fornengo. Fornengo for the Yellow Jackets. Playing it forward. Now the Jackets go back for Brenda Matson, wearing one of the 3 captain's armbands on the field for the Yellow Jackets, the others belonging to Lindry Schendel. And also Nia Wilson, of course, for the Yellow Jackets, UWS's all-time leading goal scorer. Number 13 in the dark jersey for the Yellow Jackets, as here's Lindry Schendel, one of those 3 captains, getting her first touch, playing it wide. Now here's Tori Vosberg. Brenda Matson now on the right foot. Plays the ball forward. Here's Maya Holmquist. Jackets being patient here, trying to work near midfield against this MaCalester defense. Pops up in the air now far side. Carlson turns it over now, and here's Maya Brisbane now sending it near side. Vosberg able to intercept. Now taken by Gabriella Vey. Vey goes far side off the pass. Timna Nebo. Continuing on far side of the field. This is Ella Thompson now turning wide against the Yellow Jackets. Crossing ball inside was cleared by the Yellow Jackets. And now picked off by the Scots' Maya Lemov. Novello now for MaCalester as they'll go all the way back now for Huga. 6'1" freshman from San Francisco, California. Sends it near side. And we'll have a throw now coming up here for the Yellow Jackets. Near sideline, Tori Vosberg looks like she wants to be the one to take it here for the Yellow Jackets. As the throw comes in, headed up in the air and in the middle of the field by Maya Holmquist, taken there by Vey. And now they come near side with the pass. Julia Hansen now, the leading scorer, plays it near side. Brisbane now playing it into space, top of the 18, and well read that time by the Yellow Jackets' Quinn Clark as she comes off of her line to grab that one. And she'll hold on to it here. And now she gives it right back over midfield far side. Nebo tried to bring it down. The Yellow Jackets, Nia Wilson checking back to get her foot on it. Now it's Ava Giswald. Nia Wilson sends it near side. Allison Alessi on the right foot. Alessi now bending the ball forward. Cameron Hill touches it down though. Maya Holmquist. Might be something here for UWS. On the outside now it's Fernengo. And the pass is a little too far. Goes over the sideline. It'll be a throw now coming up for MaCalester. Promising build up there for UWS. Ends up in a throw for MaCalester. On the far side of the field, and it'll be taken here by Nebo. 5'1" freshman from Portland, Oregon. For MaCalester, and here's the throw. And it goes out of play. We'll have a throw now coming up here for the Yellow Jackets, and it'll be Hallie Carlson. Remember, specialties is long throw, so the Jackets going to anticipate this one going into the box here. Therefore, UWS now bunching in the middle of the 18 as Carlson lines it up. Here's the throw. Flipped out in front off the head there of UWS's Holmquist, and grabbed there by Huga, and she'll roll it to the outside. Now the Scots trying to build on the far side of the field. And for those of you who watched the game against Crown yesterday, you'll realize that the playing conditions are very different today than they were yesterday at this time. Temperatures in the last 2 days were in the middle to upper 80s, very breezy. Still very breezy here in Superior, but the temperature has dropped about 20 degrees from where it was yesterday, and we even had some rain before the game, but so far the rain holding off as Lindry Schendel now plays the ball into the 18, grabbed by Huga. She comes off of her line, and she'll hold on to it here. And Huga will give it a ride. Not very far, however. It takes a bounce now near side. A couple players coming together and now headed out of play. That's Becky Mulcahy that heads it out for MaCalester. It'll be a throw here coming up for the Yellow Jackets. It looks like it'll be Allison Alessi that'll take it. In now for Maya Holmquist. Pops it up into the air. Holmquist ball in the middle. That gets picked off by Ella Short for MaCalester, and now they go outside with it. Here's Mulcahy. Alessi. And then Mulcahy plays it over the near sideline. Throw here for the Yellow Jackets. MaCalester not a team that scores a ton of goals. They don't give up many either. 14 goals for the Scots so far this season in their 11 games. Only giving up 7. The Yellow Jackets, on the other hand, have scored 32 goals and given up 10 this far this season, averaging 3.2 goals per contest. So this is a defense versus offense matchup here. And now on the outside, turnover by the Yellow Jackets. Coming near side now. Here's Julia Hansen, the leading scorer, by the way, for MaCalester, coming in on the near side, and Allison Alessi will play it over the end line. It'll be a corner kick. First of the game here for the Scots. It comes just about 7.5 minutes into this opening 45, and it'll be, like I said, our first corner kick either way here. Coming over to take this one, it is Ella Thompson, 5'6" senior from Palo Alto, California. For MaCalester, that'll take it. One line drive in the 18, cleared away by Lindry Schendel for UWS. Now it's Cam Hill, and she'll have volley it toward the midfield stripe. And now here's Nia Wilson for UWS. 1-on-3, waiting for some help. Now she'll square it to the outside, looking for Cam Hill. And it'll go out of play. Last touch by Hill. And we'll have a throw-in now coming up for MaCalester. We're taken by Becky Mulcahy. The throw comes in, headed into the middle. Brought down now by Hansen. Faye comes in to win it for the Scots, and now she'll send it to the far side. Nevo's ball forward. Now here's a turnover. Cam Hill trying to release it forward for Maya Holmquist. Hill now. Take her time, play it back. Now here's Hallie Carlson sending a ball over the top into the 18. Huga off of her line. Will play it right on the edge of her 18-yard box, far side, and now she'll send it to the far wing. We'll see, like I said, most of the play so far has been between the 18s, and we're approaching 10 minutes elapsed here in the opening half. Expect this one, like I said, to be pretty tightly played. And as Hallie Carlson will take the throw here for the Yellow Jackets. Here's the throw. And away from Holmquist by Novello. Now the Yellow Jackets send it into the 18, popped into the air now by the Scots. Here's Schendel. Ava Giswald for the Yellow Jackets. Maya Lemov comes in to take it now for MaCalester, and now it's played in the Yellow Jacket territory. And Brenna Matson will go all the way back now for Quinn Clark, who is about a step and a half outside her own 18 as she plays it to the far side for Fernengo. And Emma Fernengo unable to keep it in play. It'll be a throw for MaCalester right in front of the Yellow Jacket bench. Now here's a ball through everyone into the Yellow Jacket 18, and now Quinn Clark will take the opportunity to scoop it off the turf here. Clark giving it a ride over the midfield line. The Yellow Jackets now find it back on the foot of Hallie Carlson. And she'll play it off that forward on that far side, being Ella Thompson. And it'll be a throw now for UWS. Toss comes in far side of the field. Foot race over there. Maya Holmquist now trying to run it down. And she will draw a corner kick. Well done there by the Yellow Jackets' Maya Holmquist. Second leading scorer for UWS. Able to put enough pressure on Libby Novello to draw a corner kick, and now the Yellow Jackets will have their first corner kick opportunity of the contest, and it'll be Lindry Schendel, the senior from Firestone, Colorado, that'll jog over to the far side and take it here. Yellow Jackets right now bunching in the middle of the box as Schendel lines this one up. Schendel lining this one up now. Plays it in toward the 6. And right into the waiting hands there of Huga, who will hold on to it here. Tallest goalkeeper we've seen, 6'1", is Abigail Huga, freshman from San Francisco, California. And now she plays it wide near side. Mulcahy gets ahead to it, ranging back now. This is Ella Thompson, who's come to the near side now. And the Scots will go all the way back. Hazel Waters with it. Switches the field far side. Played there by Timna Nevo. And now MaCalester coming across the midfield line. Ella short now on the right foot for MaCalester. Now plays a left-footed ball through. Jackets holding a bit of a high line there, and that allows Quinn Clark to come off of her line, scoop at the top of her 18. Now she'll hold on to it. She'll give it a ride to the far side of the field. Takes a hop. Far side. Now Nevo gets ahead to it. Sends it into her own bench area. It'll be a throw now for UWS. As the throw comes in. Lindry Schendel now. Hill plays it outside for Nengo. First touch toward Nia Wilson, cleared away by Libby Novello. It'll be a throw now for the Yellow Jackets. And they're going to push Emma Fernengo back a little bit here to take that throw. Off the throw. Gabriella Vey giving up about 10 inches to Lindry Schendel. Still turns away from it. Plays it wide. Now it comes right back for Schendel. Had to play it wide for Allison Alessi. Stepping inside was Mulcahy. And now the Scots trying to build. And release wide now. Ford Thompson picked off by the Yellow Jackets opposite number 17 and Tori Vosberg. And the Yellow Jackets square it now for Fernengo on the outside. Bay. Now it's Nevo coming across the midfield line. Playing it wide. Julia Hansen, though, touches it over the far side. It'll be a throw now for the Yellow Jackets. Not a lot of height out there for MaCalester in this game. Jackets just a bit taller, just about everywhere except for in net, where Huga at 6'1" is the tallest player on the pitch for either team. And here's the throw now for Hallie Carlson. Played away now. Here's Hazel Waters for MaCalester. To the outside for Nevo. And tackled out by Nia Wilson. We're going to have a substitution, it appears, here.
Can't imagine a more beautiful thing.
As the throw comes in, it goes out of play. It will be MaCalester again on the toss here. Those of you who are not familiar with MaCalester are located in St. Paul, near St. Thomas, actually. There are several MIAC schools that are kind of bunched up in that area of St. Paul. St. Thomas, of course, NCAA Division I now, but you've got, if you go all the way across the river, Mississippi River in that area, Augsburg starts it out, and then you've got St. Thomas's campus is right there, St. Kate's. MaCalester is right over there as well. And then within about a mile or so is Hamlin. So there is plenty of MIAC schools that are located right in that area of St. Paul. And as the Yellow Jackets, by the way, subbing in Liberty Dickerson now, who has gone on the far side of the field. She played extensive minutes yesterday, created an own goal against Crown, and she comes in early for Fernengo. She's the first substitute for either team here, as we played nearly 17 minutes of this opening half. And flag goes up near side. I think they're going to call a handball here on Allison Alessi. So it'll be a free kick here coming up. It's Becky Mulcahy standing over it now for MaCalester. And actually, the reason why I'm so familiar with MaCalester, I grew up in that area. I went to high school over at St. Paul Academy, which is right in the middle of all that. It's actually a very pleasant part of St. Paul for those of you who have not been there. You go to the Twin Cities metro area. It's, like I said, one of the nicer areas of St. Paul. In the meantime, now MaCalester. Mia Brisbane had it at her foot. Now it comes near side Mulcahy. Stepping through, now trying to turn away from traffic. Maya Lemov sending it wide. And now the Scots play to the far corner. Foot race over there on the edge of the 18. Tackled out by Hallie Carlson, and it'll be a throw from MaCalester. Deep in Yellow Jacket territory here. 27:45 remaining in the opening half. No score as of yet. Throw comes in. Shundle was there for the Yellow Jackets, clears it up the middle. Here's a shot coming in, and that one will go wide and off the side netting. Shot came off of the right foot of Ella Short, the junior from Denver, Colorado. And a goal kick here coming up. Off the goal kick. Scott's turning it back now. Here's Brisbane. Playing it wide now, Mulcahy. Mulcahy toward the top of the Yellow Jacket 18. Good step there by the Yellow Jackets. Brendan Matson to clear it away. Now it's Cameron Hill playing it forward, looking for the run of Maya Holmquist. Scooped up by Huga as the pass had a little bit too much distance on it. And now MaCalester. Looks like the Scots are going to make their first substitution at the next opportunity here, as this ball now sent to the far side. Now the ball coming in the middle. Here is the aforementioned Short, who had the first shot for MaCalester just a moment ago. Squaring it outside. Here's Mulcahy. Now Short turning. Nice tackle there by Cam Hill for the Yellow Jackets. Now it's Schendel. Back for Cam Hill, trying to send it to the far side, looking for Liberty Dickerson. That one picked off by Nevo, trying to send it back the other direction now for the Scots. And this ball now goes out of play. That'll allow MaCalester to make their substitution here. Nearly 20 minutes into this opening half. And checking in for the first time, Adi Nui Vunisabong. Freshman from Wayzata, Minnesota, 5'6". Second leading scorer on this team. Julia Hansen has 4 goals so far. Nui Vunisabong right now for MaCalester, the freshman with 3 goals. Second leading goal scorer, so we'll keep an eye on her. In the meantime, here's the Yellow Jackets now coming into the 18. And cleared away now by the Scots. Schendel does well to pick out Allison Alessi. And Alessi now. And Nui Vunisabong plays it out near side. It'll be a throw now coming up for the Yellow Jackets. It'll be taken now by the senior Allison Alessi as the throw comes in. Now Holmquist for Nia Wilson. Holmquist again gets it back. Here's Liberty Dickerson now for the Yellow Jackets. Schendel makes a nice spin around, and MaCalester defender gets a shot away. Comes in on goal. Save. The rebound is there. And Wilson able to draw a corner kick for the Yellow Jackets. Nice bit of fancy footwork there from Lindry Schendel to get that shot away with the left foot. Nia Wilson trying to pounce on the rebound there, looking for goal number 12 for her on the season. In the meantime, it'll be a corner kick for the Jackets. Near side will be taken by Alessi. And Alessi's corner kick sails over the top of everybody and over the far side, but the senior, Lindry Schendel, some fancy footwork, like I said, spinning away from a defender, getting that shot away with the left foot. Forcing the save from Abigail Huga. So now both teams have a look at goal here in the last couple minutes. In the meantime now, MaCalester trying to play it to the far side, headed out now by UWS's Hallie Carlson. Will be a throw now for the Scots. Approaching the halfway point here, this opening half. Opening 45 minutes from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. The lights are now on. And the wind continuing to be quite active there right now. The wind is in the Scots' favor. So if this keeps up, UWS will have the advantage of the wind in the second half. In the meantime, here's a foul going to be called on UWS. Free kick now for MaCalester. UWS, we talked about next in action on Saturday against Minnesota Morris. Meanwhile, the Scots back in action against a familiar opponent for UWS fans as well in St. Scholastica. And now here's a turnover. Pass was picked off by Lemov. And that ball now cleared over the far side. Julia Hansen, leading scorer, only 5'1". A freshman from Weston, Massachusetts. Pretty young squad here for Coach Madeline Huntley, or Buckley, excuse me. Now here's a ball through off the left foot of Cam Hill. Huga on the right foot. And now she'll send it wide for Becky Mulcahy. And Schendel able to get a piece of that one. pokes it forward. Now Hazel Waters, and that ball will come out of play near side. Throw coming up here for the Yellow Jackets, and it'll be Tori Vosberg. Vosberg's throw, and that one will play it out by Waters. It'll be another throw here for the Yellow Jackets. Pretty even game so far between the two sides. As Alessi lines this one up. Tori Vosberg for UWS steps inside. Sends a ball into the waiting arms there and grabbed by Huga. And she'll hold on to it here. Reminder at halftime, we'll have our first half summary. A look at the first half stats. And we'll also catch you up on all the goings on with the Yellow Jacket Athletics. Busy time on campus. As many as 7 teams have been in action recently for UWS this fall season, so we'll catch you up on all that at halftime. That coming up 21 minutes and 9 seconds from now. In the meantime, now here's a ball to the far side of the field. And Julia Hansen just ran out of real estate over there for MaCalester. Foot race with Hallie Carlson. There will be a throw coming up for the Yellow Jackets. 20 minutes, 50 seconds remaining here in the opening half. Game 2 between the UWS men and St. Scholastica coming up about a half hour after the conclusion of this one. Yellow Jacket men right now in the midst of a 7-game winning streak against the Saints. We'll see if they can continue that in Game 2. Again, that coming up. Tentative start time there, 7 o'clock. In the meantime, this is Brenna Matson for UWS. Going back into the top of her 18, here's Quinn Clark. The former Duluth East High School Greyhound plays it wide. Hansen over there with Carlson, and now Hallie Carlson will play it away. It'll be a throw coming up here for MaCalester. Throw comes in. Brisbane was there, had it taken off of her foot. Now here's Hansen again. Playing out on top. Now they squared top of the 18. And that shot attempt goes wide from Lemov. Native of Delmar, New York. Maya Lemov sends that one wide. Oh. Goal kick here coming up for Quinn Clark. When playing tricks with the ball here, Clark trying to get it to settle a little bit before she takes this goal kick, and it's continuing to be blown around here.
The what? The trees.
And there it moves again. And Clark just decides to go with it. There's a goal kick into the middle. Here's Hallie Carlson. Yeah, I don't think the ball's going to sit very well on free kicks here today. Ball now to the outside. And Liberty Dickerson has a bounce over her head. Dickerson, not the tallest player, about 5'2", 5'3" maybe, and that one took a high hop. With this wind, too, it's going to be anything in the air is going to be, I think, difficult for both teams to handle. Like I said, it is very windy here right now. Almost blowing straight from left to right here from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. In the meantime, now the Yellow Jackets played across midfield. Scots take it back, now on the outside. Speedy Julia Hansen playing it in the middle. Schendel will touch it wide, and it'll be a throw here coming up for the Scots, and another substitution now for MaCalester. Brisbane will check out. And it'll be McKaylee Evans that'll come in. Scored the game-winning goal against St. Olaf last time out. 5'7" junior from Glen Ellen, Illinois for MaCalester. Now it's Lindry Schendel for UWS. Hallie Carlson. Ava Giswald. And Giswald now does well to pick out Dickerson far side. And now we've got a bit of a cloudburst situation. It's starting to rain a little bit here in Superior. Wind continuing to howl a bit as it comes near side. Nui Buni Savong had it. Tackled away by Alessi, and now Allison Alessi will send it across the midfield stripe. Huga waiting for it to settle, and now a little bit unsure what she wanted to do with it there. We'll play it wide. Here's Mulcahy. Out to the outside. Nui Vunisavong playing it in the middle. Here's Evans. Now the Scots play it wide. Here's Mulcahy. Ella Thompson as they swing it now and switch the point. Far side, Nevo or Julia Hansen. And there's a nice play defensively by Maya Holmquist to take her off the ball. Squares it now. Here's Allison Alessi. Alessi for the Yellow Jackets. Heavy touch. And that allows the Scots to take it back. Here now is Ella Thompson. Thompson for MaCalester. Putting a ball into space. Got around Hallie Carlson, but thankfully Hansen was a half step off. And it will now be a free kick for the Yellow Jackets. 16:20 and counting remaining here in a swift-moving opening 45 minutes from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. The Yellow Jackets now going to switch sides. They're going to move Dickerson to the left side, move Allison Alessi to the right side. And off of the free kick now, Ella Short will go wide with it. Libby Nobello now for MaCalester. Here's Hansen coming across the midfield line in the Yellow Jacket territory. Left-footed ball coming to the top of the 18. And Clark now out of her goal. Nui Vunisavong turns and takes a shot. Knocked away and cleared by Tori Vosberg. That could have been dangerous right there. Good job by the Yellow Jackets to respond to that. As Adi Nui Vunisavong made a bid for her 4th goal of the season, Yellow Jackets able to keep her off the scoreboard. And keep this a 0-0 contest as UWS can make a substitution now. Ava Giswald is going to check out. Bryn Crystal is in for the first time, and here's the throw. And it goes out of play. It'll be a throw now for MaCalester. A little over a quarter of an hour remaining in this opening 45. Throw comes in. Now here's Holmquist. She got tied up, and they're going to call a foul on Maya Holmquist. Got on the back there of Ella Short. And now here's Short off the free kick. Left-footed ball. Looking for Evans. The Yellow Jackets able to clear it away from the top of the 18. And we play on. They now squared to the outside. Becky Mulcahy. 5'10" sophomore from Baltimore, Maryland. Plays it into the middle of the field. Turning is Ella Short. Now her pass to the outside. Nice touch out there from Nevo. Now it's Hansen. One-on-one with Hallie Carlson on the edge of the Yellow Jacket 18. And now a ball into the 18. Got through Schendel. Vosberg got a touch on it. Popped up in the air now by Carlson. It'll go out of play far side. And the Yellow Jackets getting ready to make a couple of substitutions here at the next opportunity. Meanwhile, MaCalester will have a throw. As the throw comes in, and it'll go over the end line. It now will be a goal kick here for Quinn Clark, and that'll allow for the substitutions. Megan Bergerson is coming in for the first time for the Yellow Jackets. And Taylor DeCook also in, the sophomore for the Yellow Jackets. Give Maya Holmquist a break. In the meantime, here's the goal kick from Quinn Clark. Headed forward now toward the midfield line. Cameron Hill now heading it into MaCalester territory. Now cleared back to the far side of the field, and it will be a throw here coming up. Like I said, not a lot of offense either way here so far. McAllister has had a couple of looks at goal. Jackets had one really good look off the left foot of Lindry Schendel earlier in the half, but other than that, there really hasn't been too many chances here so far through the first half hour plus. As this ball now comes across the field, Dickerson gets her head to it for the Yellow Jackets. Now Dickerson will head it forward again. Volleyed forward now by Vosberg. Liberty Dickerson. So play it back now. Here's Tori Vosberg for the Yellow Jackets. Making a move forward. Dickerson collects a loose ball. Now here's Lindry Schendel. Schendel for the Yellow Jackets. Outside now for Allison Alessi. Couldn't bring it down. Nevo now. Go back. McAllister strong in possession here so far through the opening half. Ball now comes toward midfield. Ella Thompson had it momentarily. Now she'll turn and go wide with it on the right foot. And now a left-footed ball in the Yellow Jacket territory, and it'll go into the UWS bench far side. It'll be a throw here coming up. And off the throw. Brenna Matson heading it wide now. Here's Bergerson. Matson sends it over toward the midfield stripe. Scott's volleying it forward. They now move Nui Vunisavong into the middle. Move Evans wide, and now Julie Hansen now on the far side for MaCalester. And a throw coming up. Looks like it'll be Nevo that will take it here for MaCalester. Now we have a brief delay here on the field of play. Throw comes in. Now Hansen crosses it in the Yellow Jacket 18. Cam Hill can get a touch on. Here's the shot now, and that one is saved away. And the flag goes up for an offside. That's a good call. Hansen was off, but a heck of a shot that time. That was Ella Short again. She's had the two best looks here so far for MaCalester. As Ella Short. And Quinn Clark up to the task, but that was the best chance either team has had so far here in the half. Thankfully, like I said, Hansen was standing in an offside position, and now we're going to have a foul called on Cam Hill. And it will be a free kick now for MaCalester here. Shots as of now, 3-2 in favor of MaCalester, 2-1 in shots on goal in favor of the Yellow Jackets. And both goalkeepers have had to make big saves here so far. As a ball now to the far side of the field and out of the reach of Allison Alessi. It'll be a throw coming up here. Timna Nevo will take it. Her throw comes in now. Matson getting hung up with a couple of players there, still sticking with it. And Nui Vunisavong ends up dribbling out of play far side. It'll be a throw here coming up for the Yellow Jackets. Throw comes in. And now toward the Yellow Jacket 18, Tori Vosberg turns around and clears it far side of the field. And it'll go out of play. Throw coming up here for MaCalester. 9 minutes and 30 seconds until halftime. Again, at halftime we will have our first half summary. No scoring as of yet. We'll look at the first half stats. And we'll also talk about what else is going on with Yellow Jacket Athletics. All that coming up in about 9 minutes. Now here's Cam Hill with a shot, and that one's going to be saved there by Huga. And she came in left side. Huga now will hold on to it here. And Huga now sends it toward midfield line. Liberty Dickerson was the first one there. Now Dickerson trying to run around it. Plays it wide. Got down now. Here's Mulcahy. Her ball to the wing intended for Evans. Intercepted by Tori Vosberg. Mulcahy will collect the ball and I'll send it in the middle. Back for Mulcahy. Hazel Waters. Now Evans spinning around Tori Vosberg. Plays in the space. Nui Vunisavong to the far side for Hansen. Being measured over there by Allison Alessi. Now Megan Bergerson does a nice job to play it off of the on-rushing Julie Hansen. It'll be a goal kick now for UWS as we go under 8 minutes remaining here in the half. Each goalkeeper has been tested with one quality shot here so far in the opening half. Diving save for the Yellow Jackets, Quinn Clark. And a sliding save to her right by Abigail Huga for MaCalester. And we play on scoreless as a result of those two saves, as we'll have a throw now for MaCalester. Far side of the field will be taken by Timna Nevu. Throw comes in, now into the middle. Lemov, her ball to the outside, cleared by Tori Vosberg, and that'll draw a throw here for MaCalester. Scots have had plenty of possession here the last about 15 minutes or so. A couple of good looks at goal. Nothing in the back of the net as of yet, however. And now both Liberty Dickerson and also Ella Thompson go down, but we play on, says our center referee. Oh, in the middle. Nui Bunisavong. Played it wide. Now here's Evans. Kaylee Evans. And that one took a funny hop there on Megan Bergerson, and Quinn Clark able to read it, comes off of her line, grabs it off of the turf here. She'll hold on to it. And now she gives it a ride back toward midfield. Nia Wilson for the Yellow Jackets turns, and now we'll square it outside. Here's Allison Alessi playing that ball into the wind. Mulcahy measuring it, heads it wide. They'll bring Crystal, and they're going to call a foul on the Yellow Jackets. Crystal. It'll be a free kick here coming up for MaCalester. And it looks like it'll be Livy Novello, the senior from East Lansing, Michigan, that will take this free kick here for MaCalester. Off the free kick now. Scott's played toward midfield. Ellis Short picked off nicely by Cam Hill for the Yellow Jackets. Now it's Dickerson. Schendel will go back now. Here is Brenna Matson. Matson will go all the way back now to her own 18 for Quinn Clark. Clark for the Yellow Jackets. Playing it wide. Allison Alessi. Able to keep it in on the far side. And she'll draw a throw now. Taken by Megan Bergerson, it appears, for the Yellow Jackets. As off the throw. Headed forward now, cleared high in the air in the Yellow Jacket territory. And the on-rushing Nuni Bunisavong had it sent wide by the Yellow Jackets' Brenna Matson. It'll be a throw here coming up for the Scots. Off the throw into the middle now. Here's Lemov. Short. Left-footed ball toward the Yellow Jacket 18, headed away by Bergerson. Now it's Lemov again. Nui Bunisavong tried to play it wide, and now the Yellow Jackets, Bergerson again will send it over the far sideline. We'll have a throw here coming up for MaCalester. Under 5 minutes remaining in the opening half. Very tactical game so far between the two teams. Not a lot of action into the 18s. This, as I say, that cross comes in, headed away there by Tori Vosberg for UWS. Nui Bunisavong now. Her cross with the left foot popped it into the air. And that one will now go over the far side. It'll be a throw here coming up for MaCalester. Timna Nebo will take it as the throw comes in. Ella Thompson. And it'll go over the side again, this time played out by UWS's Bryn Crystal. It'll be another throw here. Lindry Schendel for UWS now bringing it down, clearing it back toward the midfield line. Now Ella Short, who's had a very strong first half here for MaCalester. Here's the ball coming into the 18. That one will skip through everyone. And has enough on to get over the end line. It will be a goal kick here for UWS with 3:25 left in the opening half. MaCalester came in averaging about 11 shots per game while giving up 13. The Yellow Jackets came in averaging close to 17 shots per game and giving up about 7 or 8 shots per game. McAllister's 14 goals for, 7 against this season. The Yellow Jackets 32 goals for and 10 against. But a very tight first half between these two teams. Now it's played to the far side of the field. Julie Hansen full-on foot race over there with Megan Bergerson, and Bergerson will tackle it out. The sophomore from Two Harbors, Minnesota. And a throw now for McAllister. Throw comes in now. Nui Bunisavong heads it up in the air. Measuring it now is Brenda Matson. She's trying to settle it. And now Matson, as it goes off of her, will play it out for a throw, it looks like. They were checking to see if it was going to be a corner kick. Took a couple deflections in there. Throw comes in now, Hansen. Alison Alessi plays it back toward midfield. McAllister able to intercept. Now it's Cam Hill for the Yellow Jackets. Fighting alongside Thompson with it. And now we're going to have a foul called on Thompson. Apparently she got out there a little bit, gave a little shove to Cam Hill, and it'll be a free kick now for the Yellow Jackets as we go under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Again, very tactically played game here so far, to say the least. Only combined 6 shots between the two, 3 each way. As off of the free kick, takes a hop. Comes near side, foot race now, and it'll be a Yellow Jacket throw here with 1:40 remaining in the half. Liberty Dickerson off the toss. Lindry Schendel. Tori Vosberg now. Plays it toward the top of the 18. Headed up in the air, here's McKaylee Evans. From Mulcahy, it'll go out of play. Throw coming up for the Yellow Jackets. Obtaining the shots. 4-3 now in favor of McAllister. 2 each on goal. The two teams. Now here's Dickerson. Stepping inside, playing it in the 18. Right through a couple of different players. And Wilson was there, as was Alessi. Split the difference between the two of them, and now we'll end up in a goal kick. As we're about to go under a minute remaining in the half. But Craig, I'd say this has been pretty evenly played here so far, and the numbers are bearing that out at this point. As off the goal kick on the far side, now this is Novello. Here's Short, Nevo, and then she couldn't get around on that one. Goes out of play. 38 seconds remaining in the half. Throw for Hallie Carlson, Bryn Crystal, and now she sprays it over the far side. And I think both coaches would probably be pretty satisfied, and both the Yellow Jackets, Allison DeGroat and Madeline Buckley of McAllister, with a scoreless draw at the half. That's about, like I said, how it's played here out so far here. As the throw comes in, now Brenna Matson. Another throw here coming up. 10 seconds now left.
8, 7.
Countdown is on here. Bringing it in to the opening 45 minutes. And that'll about do it here as time runs out. The Yellow Jackets and McAllister. A lot of play between the 18s, a couple of good looks each way. Nice saves each from Quinn Clark for the Yellow Jackets and Abigail Huga for McAllister. But 45 minutes into this non-conference contest between the Yellow Jackets and McAllister finds the two teams deadlocked in a scoreless draw at the break. 0-0 your score. We'll take a break. Hear from some sponsors, and then come back with our first half summary. Look at the first half stats right after this. This is Yellow Jacket Women's Soccer on the iFan Sports Network.
Find your passion. Find your people. Find your purpose. Find your superior.
Downs Funeral Home has been serving families throughout Superior and the surrounding area since 1888. As one of the very first funeral directing establishments in the area, today we continue to support our community by offering the finest services. With professionalism and attention to detail, we provide personalized full burial and cremation services, along with monument and marker sales. From pre-planning to the service, our kind and caring staff will guide your family through this difficult time and help you through every step.
Our family is honored to serve yours here at Downs Funeral and Cremation Services.
Celebrating the life of your loved one, we will ensure that they are truly honored and cared for.
Kimmis Oil has been a local, family-owned and operated business since 1935, offering quality tire installation services. We're a full-service tire shop offering tire repair or replacement services at the most affordable prices. Trust us to take care of your car's brake repair needs. Our technicians have the right set of skills and expertise to take care of the problems that your car is experiencing. For more information, give us a call today and see what we can do for you.
Good boy. You're such a good boy.
I think it's time we got a dog.
But my landlord won't let me have pets.
I've got an idea about that too.
You've got big dreams and a bold imagination. Let's see how we can help. National Bank of Commerce. We make more possible.
Matt Johnson, Craig Morrissey back here at the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. Halftime between the Yellow Jackets and MaCalester in this non-conference midweek matchup here in Superior. We'll take a look at the first half stats in this scoreless draw. No scoring, of course, in the first half. I guess you could say the stars of the game in that opening 45 minutes with the two keepers, although they didn't either one of them have a whole lot to do. But both keepers made nice saves. Diving save for the Yellow Jackets, Quinn Clark, off of a shot from the right foot of Ella Short of MaCalester, and then Lindry Schendel with the left foot, getting a shot that forced Abigail Huga to go to her right and make a quality save with her gloves. Are the two biggest chances in that first half. Other than that, it's been actually a pretty tightly played opening 45 minutes. Only combined 7 shots between the two teams, and 4 of which have made their way on goal. MaCalester holding a slight 4-3 edge in shot attempts. Both teams with 2 shots on goal so far, so that gives you an idea of how much of the game has been played between the respective 18-yard areas. A total of 3 corner kicks in that first half. 2 of them for the Yellow Jackets. In terms of fouls in that first half, only 3 were called, all of them on UWS. 1 offside was also whistled against MaCalester in that first half, and there were no cards handed out either. It's been a very clean game here so far, not a lot of fouling either way. Both teams playing pretty much straight up here. In terms of goalkeepers in that opening 45 minutes for the Yellow Jackets, Quinn Clark stopping both shots that came in on goal, including that diving save that she made off of that quality shot from Ella Short. In the meantime, again, Abigail Huga for MaCalester making 1 quality save to her left. She also made another save for the Yellow Jackets in that opening half. And that's where we stand as a result. After 1 half, your score, Yellow Jackets nothing and MaCalester nothing. So that's your story, 45 minutes into the contest, and with that being the case, we'll take another quick break, hear from more of our sponsors, and then come back and take a look at what else is going on with Yellow Jacket Athletics. That's all coming up right after this. This is Yellow Jacket Women's Soccer on the iFan Sports Network.
Culver's Butterburger Deluxe is made with 100% Midwest beef. Always fresh, never frozen.
In my experience, fresh beef is always better. Frozen beef loses moisture, and when you lose moisture, you lose flavor.
There is an art in making a great burger. The searing really locks in the flavor, just like a great steak. and then we lightly butter the crown of the bun. That's why we call it a butter burger. How many years have we been working together?
Close to 20 years now.
Welcome to Delicious.
To us, 2 diamond jewelry, a diamond for our love, and a diamond for the life we share. To the woman I will love forever, to our past and to our future.
See why the Twin Ports gets engaged with Numi Jewelers. Select your perfect engagement ring with us and gain access to our VIP exclusives.
Numi Jewelers, where the Twin Ports gets engaged.
Downs Funeral Home has been serving families throughout Superior and the surrounding area since 1888. As one of the very first funeral directing establishments in the area, today we continue to support our community by offering the finest services. With professionalism and attention to detail, we provide personalized full burial and cremation services, along with monument and marker sales. From pre-planning to the service, our kind and caring staff will guide your family through this difficult time and help you through every step.
Our family is honored to serve yours here at Downs Funeral and Cremation Services.
Celebrating the life of your loved one, we will ensure that they are truly honored and cared for.
Back here at the NBC Spartan Sports Complex, about 3, maybe 4 minutes away from the start of the second half of this non-conference matchup between the Yellow Jackets and MaCalester in this scoreless draw. And with that time, we'll catch you up on what else is going on with the Yellow Jacket Athletics. Very busy time, of course, in the fall. All the teams right now getting ready, the fall teams getting for their stretch runs, and their respective sports going for respective conference crowns. And so we'll jump into this quickly. Men's soccer, who's playing game 2 here today of this doubleheader, sitting at 7-2-2 now overall, 6-1 in the UMAC. They've won 3 straight, including posting a 3-0 shutout of Crown College right here last night in Superior. The Yellow Jackets got goals from Josh Bellamy, Jake Kidd, and Joel Thomas in the victory. For the game, the Yellow Jackets holding a 16-3 edge in total shots, including a 10-2 margin in shots on goal. Alex Paredes went all the way in goal for UWS to pick up the shutout, and they are playing in game 2, as we mentioned. The annual bridge battle with St. Scholastica, 7 p.m. The opening kick right here in Superior, 6:45, with yours truly on the pregame for that contest. Volleyball, 10-7 overall, 3-2 in the UMAC. They swept North Central in their last matchup at the Mertz Mortarelli Gymnasium here in Superior on Saturday. 25-18, 25-17, and 25-22. UWS was led by Mayana Stark with 10 kills. Colleen Claude and Lizzie Schmidt combined for 35 assists from the setter position, while Jenna Anderson finished with a team-leading 10 digs. They're next in action this Friday, October 6th at Bethany Lutheran. 7 p.m. the opening serve from North Gym down in Mankato. They're next at home on Tuesday, October 17th versus Northland College. That'll be a joint broadcast both here on the iFan Sports Network and also on 91.3 FM with yours truly. 7 p.m. the opening serve, 6:45 the pregame for that match. Men's and women's golf, both teams competed at the MLC Fall Invitational hosted by Martin Luther at Oakdale Golf Club in Buffalo Lake, Minnesota this past weekend. The men emerged victorious in the team competition, finishing with a score of 298. The Yellow Jackets were led by Blue Anderson and Nate Burke, who both shot 71s. Anderson and Burke then competed with North Central's Jake Sweeney in a one-hole playoff to determine the meet's individual medalist, which was won by Anderson. So congratulations to him. On the women's side, UWS finished third as a team with a score of 374 and were paced by Ashton Parnell, who shot 83 to finish in a tie for third place. Both teams also in action this week at the UMAC Championships hosted by Pebble Creek Golf Club in Becker, Minnesota. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Action gets underway tomorrow from Pebble Creek Golf Club in Becker starting at 11 a.m. Men's and women's cross country. Both teams competed at the Blue Gold Invitational hosted by UW-Eau Claire at Whitetail Golf Course in Colfax on Friday. On the men's side, the Yellow Jackets finished 21st as a team and were led by Michael Butterfield with a time of 26 minutes, 50.9 seconds. Meanwhile, on the women's side, the Jackets finishing 20th as a team and were led by Hallie Barker, who finished with a time of 24 minutes, 12.6 seconds. Both Butterfield and Barker were also named UMAC Athletes of the Week in cross country. So congratulations to them. They're idle this week. Their next meet is coming up Saturday, October 14th at the Augustana Interregional Invitational hosted by Augustana at Saki Golf Course in Rock Island, Illinois. The men's race starts at 10:30 a.m. with the men's race starting at 11:15 a.m. Women's tennis now 3-1 overall. They completed their fall season with a split on Saturday, downing St. Norbert 8-1 at John and Faye Menard YMCA Tennis Center in Eau Claire before falling to UW Oshkosh 6-2 at Baldwin Woodville High School. Against St. Norbert, UWS got doubles wins from the duos of Julia Barros and Andrina Tejada, Maya Hopt and Stella Harris, and Dalen Drew and Jessica Kukowski before also getting singles victories from Tejada, Hopt, Kukowski, Brooke Wilfong, and Kate Jonas. And against UW Oshkosh, UWS's wins came from Tejada and Hopt at number 1 and number 2 singles respectively. They're next in action after the first of the year, in fact, in February 3rd. They'll be taking on MaCalester at the Baseline Tennis Center in Minneapolis. And last but not least, men's tennis 1-0 now on the season as they defeated St. Norbert 6-3 on Saturday. Also played in Eau Claire. In that match, the Yellow Jackets got wins from the doubles group of Cullen Brown and Brandon Chu, Bobby Paulus and Simon Potapov, along with singles wins from Chu, Brown, and Paulus and Potapov. They're next in action Sunday, October 8th versus Carleton at Pat Lamb Tennis Courts in Northfield, Minnesota, 12:30 p.m. the opening serve there. Two teams returning to the field here to start the second half. UWS and MaCalester right now deadlocked and a scoreless draw here. And again, the men's game coming up with St. Scholastica about 30 minutes after we go final here with the women's match. Opening kick now taken by the Yellow Jackets. They'll send it into the MaCalester box. And now it is Abigail Huga who will send it near side. Shots 4-3 in that opening half in favor of MaCalester. Both teams getting 2 shots on target. And now here's Emma Fornengo and unable to keep it in near side. There'll be a throw here coming up. Yellow Jackets next in action on Saturday. They'll be right back here taking on Minnesota Morris for the second time here in the 2023 campaign. That game will be at 2 o'clock. There'll be a joint broadcast as well here on the iFan Sports Network, as well as 91.3 FM KUWS. Pre-game about probably 1:45 or so as the Jackets and the Cougars meeting up for the second time this season. Men's game will come up, of course, right after that as well. Meanwhile, MaCalester will be next in action against the Yellow Jackets. Bridge battle rivals, St. Scholastica. That'll be a 12 p.m. opening kick down in St. Paul from MaCalester Stadium on the campus of MaCalester College. In the meantime, the Yellow Jackets With the throw now from Hallie Carlson. Maya Holmquist plays it inside. Now it's Nia Wilson for the Yellow Jackets. Ball comes wide now. Here is Ava Giswald squaring it now. Lindry Schendel, who had the best chance of the half for the Yellow Jackets. Sends it to the far side. Allison Alessi tried to volley it into the MaCalester 18. Cleared away. Now sent wide. Adi Nui Vunisavong had it momentarily. Jackets able to play it wide, and it goes off of the MaCalester freshman for a throw. It'll be taken now by Allison Alessi for the Yellow Jackets. Far sideline in front of her own bench. As the throw comes in, Nia Wilson, Cam Hill, now sent toward the midfield line, popped up in the air off the right foot of Tori Vosberg.
What we should do is connect the earpieces.
Nui Vunisavong got her head to it for MaCalester. And now is a chance near side. Taking it wide. This is Timna Nivu. Her ball toward the Yellow Jacket 18. Broken up by UWS. Sent forward. Brisbane now. Thompson tried to play it in the middle. Picked off by the Yellow Jackets Hill. Now it's Fernengo. Has the ball tackled off of her by Nevo. Timna Nevo now. Yellow Jackets able to clear it back over midfield. Nia Wilson outside now. Here's Lindry Schendel. Schendel for the Yellow Jackets. Trying to force a pass through. Oh, group of feet. Now it's Ava Giswald. Giswald for the Yellow Jackets. Has a tackle off of her foot. And now is Gabriella Vey toward the midfield line, and ball going back and forth a little bit right now. And now Cam Hill for the Yellow Jackets takes possession. Squaring it wide now. Here's Fernengo. Fernengo now stepping inside on the left foot. Plays it wide now. Here's Maya Holmquist. Holmquist in for Nia Wilson. Turns, tried to get a shot away. Pops up in the air. Surprised that Huga didn't come out and try to grab that ball at first. And now we're going to have a foul called on the Yellow Jackets. And it will be a free kick now for MaCalester. So Huga will take it. Like I said, she was pretty nonchalant back there. I thought it might be a little more dangerous than it looked from this vantage point, but she seemed quite calm with it. And now MaCalester trying to move up the field. Brisbane now coming through the line. Now they play it into space. Quinn Clark off of her line. Flag went up, but they decided to let the play continue. And they're trying to release Hansen, their leading goal scorer, on the near side. So it was well read by the sophomore from Duluth, Minnesota, Quinn Clark. And now here's Thompson in the middle. Playing it, here's Maya Lemov. Lemov now for MaCalester. Toward the middle, broken up. Although squared outside, here's Nevo. Nevo's ball, here's Hansen. Bringing it down, Hansen. For Vi. Now Nevo's ball. Shot blocked to the top of the 18. That one taken by Adi Nui Vunisavong. And now there's going to be a foul call. It's the first foul of the game against MaCalester. It'll be called on Timna Nivu. Nivu getting in the back there of the Yellow Jackets. Emma Fernengo, and taking it quickly now, Hallie Carlson. Sends it over the midfield line. Here's Mulcahy now playing it wide for MaCalester. Now here is Cameron Hill for the Yellow Jackets. Nia Wilson plays it back. Now taken wide. Lemov. Nevo. Hansen. MaCalester. Playing a lot of these short passes here. Did it in the first half throughout. Now this pass will go over the near sideline. It'll be a throw here coming up for the Yellow Jackets. Just over 6 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Holmquist trying to head it forward. Ranging over was Hazel Waters to play it off of the Yellow Jackets. Nia Wilson. Will be a throw here for MaCalester. And now they're going to move Nevo back. As the throw comes in. Holmquist now. And Yellow Jackets will now have a throw near sideline. And Fernango will give way now for UWS's Hallie Carlson. Carlson for the Yellow Jackets. Lines up a long throw here in the box. Takes a high hop, and the flag goes up. They're going to call an offside on the Yellow Jackets here. Or did they call a foul throw?
From last year, it was like a part of the athletics order, and I got it.
Throw comes in. Here's Carlson. And now it'll come over the near side. Throw coming up here for the Yellow Jackets. Throw comes in now from Carlson. Now here's Holmquist, trying to take it wide. Maya Holmquist. And that one now will be played out. It will be a throw here coming up for the Yellow Jackets. Deep in MaCalester territory, near side. Another long throw coming here from Hallie Carlson. As Carlson lines this one up. Here's the throw. Headed away near side. Fernango for the Yellow Jackets. Plays it back. Carlson sends it in the 18. Holmquist, chance here. Gets a shot away and just misses the far corner. Maya Holmquist with a good look there for the Yellow Jackets. And it'll be a goal kick now here for Huga. And now this one will be played out. It'll be a goal kick here coming up. Good look there, though, for Maya Holmquist coming in on that sharp angle. As Huga starts the play, now near side. Ball near side picked off. Here's Lindry Schendel. Now ball comes all the way back. Here's Huga. And nearly creating the scoring opportunity there for the Yellow Jackets. Was Nia Wilson as she came in there. Huga playing with fire there as the Yellow Jackets leading scorer came in. Could have been dangerous there for the freshman goalkeeper for MaCalester. There'll be a throw now coming up here for the Yellow Jackets on the far side of the field as it comes in. Now here's Cam Hill. And that one will go out of play. Into the Yellow Jacket bench. We'll have a throw here coming up for UWS. Tori Vosberg looks like she will load this one up. That's the throw in now into the corner. A couple of MaCalester players now over there, and it'll be tackled out. And they're going to call a foul on Hill here as she ran through. Free kick now coming up. Looks like it'll be Becky Mulcahy that'll take it far side of the field here for MaCalester. And another foul going to be called here on the Yellow Jackets as Ava Giswald gets into the back of Nui Bunasavong right on the midfield line, or just about on the midfield line, as Mulcahy now will line it up. Sends it forward, takes a hop into the Yellow Jacket 18, and Clark alertly off of her line will scoop it off of the turf. She'll hold on to it here. And now she'll send it near side. Fernango. Hallie Carlson back for Emma Fernango and tackled out. And it'll be a Yellow Jacket throw here. Substitutions now. 2 for MaCalester coming into the game. Nui Bunasavong is going to check out, it looks like, here. Erica Schneider's going to come in for the Yellow Jackets. Bring Crystal also in for UWS. Fernango checking out, as is Cameron Hill. And now MaCalester off the throw. Trying to play a ball forward. Now out on top. Trying to take a step to her right, get a shot away was Thompson. Now coming in, here's Mulcahy, and she got under that one. And sent it high over the back line. It will be a goal kick here for the Yellow Jackets. Now a short back into the game for MaCalester, by the way. She was the sub that came on a moment ago for Adi Nui Bunasavong. Goal kick here. taken by Quinn Clark, far side of the field. Evans now will send it right back in. McKaylee Evans. And now the Yellow Jackets. Schneider has it taken off of her foot on a nice defensive play over there by Timna Nevo. Now out on top. Playing it backside. Here's Thompson. Popping it up in the air. Overshot Evans back post. And now racing back. Here is Ava Giswald for the Yellow Jackets defensively. Now Crystal inside the foot trying to play it far side. Turning now, here's Holmquist. She has a tackle off of her foot now by Mulcahy. Played in the 18, takes a hop. And Carlson now will settle it down a little bit here by just clearing it far side of the field. Throw coming up now for MaCalester. 32 minutes, 35 seconds left to play here, still scoreless. And it'll be Becky Mulcahy that'll take the throw. Gabriella Vey has it taken off of her foot. Another throw coming up. Okay, he's throw. Short pops it up in the air with the left foot. Racing over, getting a foot to it for the Yellow Jackets was Hallie Carlson, and now an offside flag going to be whistled against MaCalester. It'll be a free kick for the Yellow Jackets. So free kick here taken now by Tori Vosberg for the Yellow Jackets. And she rocketed it straight into the...
In the trainer's tent. In and out through the tent. What?
Over the top of the MaCalester bench area. And into the trainer's tent. Now here's a cross coming through. Here's Evans now heading it forward. And that one is going to be grabbed by the Yellow Jackets. Quinn Clark, she'll hold on to it here. 31 minutes, 10 seconds now left. And now she gives a ride toward midfield. Brought down there by Giswald. Schneider playing it back now, Hallie Carlson. And then the return pass goes out of play. MaCalester going quickly. Here's the throw now from Nebo. In for Evans. Yellow Jackets able to turn it back. Here's Brenda Matson. Sending it back toward the midfield line. Referee says we play on, and now he's going to stop it. As Nebo goes down. Had a collision there with Nia Wilson, the freshman from Portland, Oregon, and now sitting up here, and we're going to have a visit from our training staff here at the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. 30 minutes, 40 seconds left to play here in a scoreless draw. Men's game coming up against St. Scholastica about a half hour after we go. Wasn't quite sure there, Craig.
We just broke away so we don't focus.
Right, yeah, no, I completely understand that. I just didn't really have anything to add there. So we'll just go with it for now. How about that? So Timna Nevo is off the field, walking off under her own power. That's good to see. It'll be a free kick, I think, for the Yellow Jackets. Actually, it should actually be a drop ball for UWS here. As the Yellow Jackets were in possession, so it should be a drop ball, like I said, for UWS. And that's what it's going to be here. Erica Schneider will take it, and we're back underway here. Lindry Schendel. Hallie Carlson. Tackled away now by the Scots. Maya Lemov sends it back into the middle. Hazel Waters playing it wide. Now Allison Alessi for the Yellow Jackets. Plays it outside now. Here's Tori Vosberg. Trying to release the ball forward for Maya Holmquist. Intercepted by the Scots. Thompson. Schendel for the Yellow Jackets. Plays it wide now. Hallie Carlson. Erica Schneider. Playing it for Holmquist. Now continuing on the run, and that one well covered there by MaCalester as Mulcahy was tracking Schneider on the run right side. It'll be a throw now for MaCalester near side. Throw comes in, and that one headed away. And out of play. Out the head of Gabriella Vey. So the Jackets will have another throw now. This is Hallie Carlson will line this one up. Throw comes in. Sails over the head of Maya Holmquist. Now it's on the edge of the MaCalester 18. Giswald. Taken away from her. The Scots now able to play it near side, and it goes out of play. As Ella Thompson couldn't keep it in. Throw coming up here for UWS. Hallie Carlson. With the throw in the 18. Into the middle. Nia Wilson tried to get a shot away. Got a piece of it, but Hugo able to come off of her line. Nia Wilson hasn't really had too many good looks so far here. And now here's a throw coming up for MaCalester, far side of the field. Continue on in a very tight contest here. Now Mulcahy continuing on now in the Yellow Jacket territory. Up the far sideline, now cuts inside. Left-footed ball through the middle. Well read there by the Yellow Jackets defensively. Bryn Crystal able to make the play for UWS. Now Alessi. And we're going to have a foul called here on Thompson as she got in the back of Lindry Schendel. It'll be a free kick here for UWS. Jackets have played one tie game here so far. This is the third MIAC opponent the Yellow Jackets have played this season. Began the season with a 2-1 loss to Gustavus Adolphus before falling to Augsburg 4-0. As this ball now for Maya Holmquist headed through. Now Nia Wilson. And this one taken off of her foot, sent near side. They've brought Mulcahy now near side. Ella Short playing on that far wing now. And the Jackets going to make a substitution here. It looks like it's going to be Dickerson who comes back in. She's going to, actually it's going to be Bergerson that checks in. She's going to take out Alessi, and they're going to move Vosberg now to a wing position. On the left side, off the throw, Nia Wilson popping it in the air. Maya Holmquist. Now here's the shot attempt taken by Wilson, and that one goes just wide. So Nia Wilson with a good look there for the Yellow Jackets. Got the feeling this game could come down to one play here or there, the way this is going. As Abigail Huga lines this one up, now a goal kick for her. Schendel able to win it off the goal kick. Mulcahy now. Nice composed move to play it into the middle. Schneider now for the Yellow Jackets. Pops it into the air. Headed wide. Mulcahy being pressured there by Schneider. Now turns inside. Becky Mulcahy now near side. Ella Thompson. Thompson now for MaCalester. Steps through the middle. Ball toward the stripe. Knocked away now by the Yellow Jackets, Tori Vosberg. And Wilson will not be able to run it down. It'll be a throw here for the Scots, far side of the field. Coming upon 20 minutes elapsed here in the second half. Still no score between these two teams. And the numbers are eerily close here between these two sides. Just giving you an idea of how close things have been here. And now we're going to have a throw coming up, looks like for UWS. Far side of that, or it's going to be a foul. It is going to be a foul. Hallie Carlson's going to come over and take the free kick here. Carlson standing over this one. just to the left of her own bench, right in front of Coach Allison DeGroat. Plays this one now into the 18. Takes a hop into the MaCalester 18-yard area. Now Holmquist. Schendel playing it wide. And Vosberg with the attempt, and that one rides high and over the bar. And now MaCalester making another substitution. It'll be a goal kick here for Huga. In the meantime, Timna Nevo is back in there. Good to see her come back. Now on that far side, it's Julie Hansen. And Hansen plays it off of a Yellow Jacket defender, far side, that being Tori Vosberg, right at the midfield line. It'll be a throw here coming up for MaCalester. The Scots going to make another substitution here. And it's going to be Nui Vunisavong. Looks like she's going to return to the game here, as is Brisbane. Brisbane, 5'4" senior from Los Angeles, California. Like I said, a lot of these MaCalester players are from out of the upper Midwest. If you look at their roster, Washington, California, Oregon, Illinois, Michigan, Colorado, Massachusetts. A few Minnesotans sprinkled in there as well. New York, Maryland as well, and Connecticut. So there's a lot of players from many different parts of the country on this squad here for Madeline Buckley in her second season at the helm of the MaCalester program, as Bryn Crystal takes a fall far side. Referee says we play on. And now this one lifted into Yellow Jacket territory. Brendan Matson for the Yellow Jackets trying to run through. Another Yellow Jacket hits the deck, that being Crystal. And now Brisbane couldn't corral it near the midfield line. It'll be a throw here for the Yellow Jackets. Bergerson's throw. Vosberg tried to head it forward. Now it's Crystal. And tackled out over there now by Bergerson for the Yellow Jackets. It'll be a throw now for MaCalester. And now off the throw, it's Ella Short for MaCalester that plays over the far side. Yellow Jackets bringing Cam Hill back in. She replaces Ava Giswald now off this last throw-in for UWS. And now this is Ella Thompson. Thompson for MaCalester to the outside. Miscommunication over there with Hansen. Here's Tori Vosberg now. A little hand fighting with her opposite number. And Ella Thompson, and the foul will be given against the 5'6" senior from Palo Alto, California for MaCalester. It'll be a free kick here for the Yellow Jackets. More than halfway through the second 45 minutes. No score. Carlson now giving it right with the right foot into the 18. Yuga coming off of her line, and she's able to scoop it off the turf before Maya Holmquist could run it down for the Yellow Jackets. And she'll hold on to it here. Sends it over the midfield line. Volleyed down now by Carlson, who's played well for the Yellow Jackets today. Short now trying to bring it down as well. Hansen on that far side against Bergerson. Megan Bergerson trying to shield her away from the ball, and we have a whistle and no indication yet. Now it's going to be a foul against Julia Hansen on the far side. Hansen, a speedy player over there, only listed at 5'1". She's MaCalester's leading scorer with 4 goals on the season, and you can kind of see why, because she, like I said, very nifty, speedy player on the wing. Native of Weston, Massachusetts. Now the Jackets. Crystal, near side. Erica Schneider trying to head it down. Now Schendel comes forward, plays it over the midfield stripe. Holmquist. Nia Wilson wasn't expecting the ball to come through, I don't think. And now Hallie Carlson plays it forward. Holmquist now trying to run it down in front of Mulcahy, who will just take the safe route and play it away from her. Holmquist and Wilson have combined for 20 of the Yellow Jackets' 32 goals this season. And in fact, if you go back and look at the numbers between the two of them, they've combined for a grand total of 90 goals in their Yellow Jacket career. On the outside now, here's Schneider. And this one going to be cleared over the near side. Throw coming up here for UWS. 20 minutes to play in this one. And another substitution. They're going to bring in Allison Alessi now. She's going to take out Erica Schneider for the Yellow Jackets. Off the throw. And this one will be cleared up the near side. And Hallie Carlson will head that one away. That one off the left foot there of Nevo. And now Nevo will take the throw. Nui Bundesavong tried to play it inside. Now it's Brenda Matson. Bergerson. And now she has a awkward touch that comes over the near side. Throw coming up now. Nevo on the throw. Brisbane's ball into the middle. Got through Thompson. Now the Yellow Jackets taking possession. Schendel to the outside. Here's Tori Vosberg. Vosberg lifting a ball far side. Hazel Waters with Cam Hill bearing down on her. Finds Becky Mulcahy with the pass. Now Nia Wilson. Fancy footwork there as Vosberg got tangled up with Mulcahy. They let play continue, and it'll be a throw now for the Yellow Jackets. So UWS pushing deeper into MaCalester territory a little bit here the last 10 minutes or so. As the throw comes in from Vosberg. Now Vosberg high into the air, and it comes down and grabbed by Huga. Here's Huga now giving a ride toward the midfield stripe. Brisbane now bringing it down. Trying to make a move near side. Being measured there by Brenda Matson. Now Brisbane cutting back against the grain. And they both go down. And I guess they're going to say, I'm not sure why Hallie Carlson just didn't try to clear that ball up the sideline. I'm thinking she might have thought there might be a foul there. Anyway, it's a throw-in now for MaCalester. On the outside now, Nevo. Julia Hansen now, who's come near side. Playing it toward the Yellow Jacket 18. And Bergerson clears it.
Thank you.
Brought down now, here's Cameron Hill. Hill for the Yellow Jackets. A couple of Scots converge on her, and trying to do too much on that one was Hill. Surrenders a throw now near side. Here's the throw taken by Nevo. Short had it. Now headed through there off the flick by Cameron Hill. Flicked further on there by Maya Holmquist. Brought down now, here's Hill. Hallie Carlson. Bergerson through the middle. Nia Wilson for the Yellow Jackets. Turns and tries to volley it through. Turned back by Mulcahy. Now Bergerson tried to cheat forward, and instead the Scots now play it over the far side. It'll be another throw here coming up. And Ava Giswald will return. She's going to take out Bryn Crystal here. And the throw now will be taken by the sophomore, Megan Bergerson. Cameron Hill. Left-footed ball forward. Ranging over now. Was Novello. Plays it far side. Okay, he couldn't keep it in. Throw coming up for the Yellow Jackets. Hallie Carlson now will take it. Ticking down toward the last quarter of an hour here. That was scoreless draw here. It's been a tightly played ball game. Both teams have had good moments here. And the numbers continue to be very, very similar for the two squads. Appropriate for a scoreless tie here. Left-footed ball now from Vosberg into the MaCalester 18. Cleared away by the Scots. Comes back toward midfield. Here's Hallie Carlson. Julia Hansen now harassing her as she spins it outside now for Megan Bergerson. Bergerson. Vosberg. Into the middle, Hansen. Nifty toucher on Lindry Schendel. Now here's the ball for Brisbane. Keeping it on the run far side. The freshman, Adi Nui Vunisabong, takes it into the corner. Tried to get a cross through, and Hallie Carlson, that was dangerous right there. That could have been an own goal. Would have probably been better served to let Quinn Clark grab that ball. In the meantime, it's going to be a corner kick. Haven't had very many corner kicks in this game either. Second one for MaCalester. The Yellow Jackets have 2 as well. And here now is Ella Thompson to take this one on the right foot. Thompson into the 18. Takes a hop. Here's the shot, and they score. It's the freshman, Adi Nui Vunisabong. Got a look at it. That's her 4th goal of the season. The assist on it will go to Ella Thompson, and it's 1-0 MaCalester. Now we'll see if the Yellow Jackets have it in them to make a...
You got it.
Yep.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
So 4th goal of the season from her. It'll be Ella Thompson on the assist. That goal coming at 74-21. And the Yellow Jackets trail at 1-0. Tough break there. That was just a really well-placed shot there by Nui Vunisabong. And now the Yellow Jackets, in what has been a very tight contest, trail at 1-0.
Number 16, Adi Nui Vunisabong. She's assisted on the goal on 17, Ella Thompson. That's Nui Vunisabong from Thompson in the 76th minute for MaCalester.
So the Yellow Jackets down 1-0. And that'll be a handball called now. Free kick here for UWS. 13 minutes and change left to go. We'll see. The Yellow Jackets start committing numbers forward here. As Carlson gets into one. Over the top now, Mulcahy. The Gals are a hard team to break down. They've only given up 7 goals this season in their first 10 games. Nebo now. They play it near side. Here's Hansen. Now trying to play it forward again, and that one will go out of play. It'll be a throw here coming up for the Yellow Jackets. Ball cleared back toward the midfield stripe. Schendel. Now stepping through for the Yellow Jackets. And now Schendel takes it in deep. Crosses it in the 18. Here's a shot attempt taken by Holmquist. That comes in on goal, and the save will be made there by Huga. So Huga will give it a ride. As the wind has completely died down, by the way. We talked about that in the first half. And it comes all the way now back for Quinn Clark, who will hold on to it here. Clark now gives it a ride back toward midfield. Bergerson now sends it wide. Alessi for the Yellow Jackets. Now we'll play it back. Brenda Matson. Now here's Ava Giswald. This ball will go wide now, Bergerson. Fosberg tried to go back toward midfield. Scott's able to bring it down. And now it'll be Nobello who will go all the way back, top of her own 18. And send the ball long. As Huga comes into Yellow Jacket territory, Brenda Matson. Brisbane putting pressure on here. Nui Vunisabong Now here's a dangerous opportunity again for MaCalester, and they score again. Thompson on the goal. Jackets with a defensive lapse there as Thompson gets the goal. From Adi Nui Bunisavong gets the assist on that one, so the two, Nui Bunisavong and Thompson, teaming up on the goals.
17 from 13?
For Thompson, that's her first goal of the season. And the Yellow Jackets getting stretched a little bit here. And now trail it 2-0. And now a tall mountain to climb here against this MaCalester squad, who's so solid defensively. It's a shame, too. Jackets played about 75 minutes of quality soccer here, went toe-to-toe with MaCalester, but a couple of defensive breakdowns here. Yeah, cost them 2 goals. Yeah, it's Hallie Carlson now.
Number 17, Ella Thompson. She's assisted on the goal by number 13, Brisbane. It's Thompson from Brisbane in the 79th minute for MaCalester.
And it will be a throw now coming up far side of the field.
Well, that took a lot of drama out of this.
2 goals in 3 minutes and 37 seconds now. I've turned this into a 2-goal deficit for the Yellow Jackets. We'll see how they respond to this.
Johan Duran should be loosening.
Should be getting hot, just as his entrance music says. Being in that stage.
Quinn Clark now sending it toward the midfield stripe. Here's Nia Wilson now turning away from pressure. Now here's Ella Short. Playing it forward, Megan Bergerson. Throw coming up for the Yellow Jackets under 10 minutes to go. A reminder, Game 2, the men's team taking on St. Scholastica here. A game 30 minutes after we go final here, but UWS going to have to, like I said, make up some ground. Here's another turnover. McKaylee Evans now trying to send it to Brisbane on the far side. Shots in the game now even up 8 apiece, 5-3 in favor of MaCalester in terms of shots on goal. Both teams have 2 corner kicks, but it's MaCalester leading at 2-0 as Brisbane checks out. Checking in is Abby Berkey, freshman from Grand Rapids, Minnesota, nearby here. The Yellow Jackets trying to avoid having their 7-game winning streak snapped here, as coming forward now here for UWS. It's Allison Alessi. Alessi for the Yellow Jackets, taken off of her foot. And now with 8 minutes and 21 seconds remaining, the Yellow Jackets are going to have to go quickly here, trying to make up 2 goals in the final 10 minutes. Hallie Carlson off the throw into the 18. Brought down, ball's loose. Trying to step through was Holmquist, now popped up in the air. Here's Schendel trying to bring it down. Now back through the middle. Hallie Carlson heads it down. Cleared away now by Libby Novello, and it'll come near side. It'll be a throw here coming up. Goals from Adi Nui Bunisavong, her 4th of the season. That goal coming at 75-21, and then the second goal is Ella Thompson with her 1st of the season. That goal coming at 78-58 to make it 2-0. And like I said, unfortunate 3-minute period there for the Jackets. This game was right there for the taking either way, but now the Yellow Jackets, like I said, facing a hole here, or a deficit of 2 goals. Now here's Crystal sending a ball into the 18, takes a hop, grabbed by Huga. She'll hold on to it here. Checking down toward the last 5 minutes of this one. Jackets will be next in action, like I said, on Saturday against Morris. As this ball now to the far side, and it'll go out of play. It'll be a throw coming up here from MaCalester. Here's now Mulcahy to the outside. And now McAllister's just going to try to eat as much clock as they can here. A little bit early to take it into the corner, though, and start stalling. We still have more than 6 minutes to play here. I'm kind of surprised by that, but there'll be a throw here coming up. Nui Buenasavong will take it, it looks like. Actually, it looks like she's now going to give way to Mulcahy, who's been very solid at the backs. McAllister's moved her around from the right back position to the left back position. And now this ball goes out of play.
Stop it quick and then start it again. Nope, that made it worse. I noticed 2 seconds earlier.
Still hung up in the corner over there. Out of play. It'll be another throw here for McAllister. Their next in action taking on St. Scholastica. They're 4-1 in the MIAC coming into this game here today. You can see why. They're solid. Not overly powerful offensively. Take their opportunities when they get them. But very, very solid as far as shape defensively, and it's a young squad as well, so Ellen Buckley's got to be happy with her squad here today as well. As the throw comes in now, Allison Alessi as Erica Schneider's return for UWS. She'll play on the right side. They move Alessi back to the left side, and now this one will go out of play. As we now officially go under 5 minutes now left in this one. This throw comes in. Cleared away, out of play, off the Yellow Jackets. Now Vosberg will head it out as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Throw comes in now. McAllister's Berkey now on the outside. Here's Thompson, who has a goal and an assist in this game. Again, they're going into the corner.
That's right.
Like 4.5 minutes.
Taking the opportunity, like I said, to run some time off. And they're going to continue to probably try to play this out now and kill the ball and kill the game over on that far corner. And this time it'll go out of play. Jackets, with just over 4 minutes left now, we're going to have to hustle it up here. Trying to get forward. Mulcahy out the throw. Now Thompson. Now Berkey. McAllister is just trying to kill the game off in that corner almost doggedly at this point as the throw comes in.
This could be nothing more than just the signal is slow.
Nui Vunasamong played it into the middle. And now we go right back to what we were doing earlier. Now Nui Vunasamong looked like she was trying to lamp a cross perhaps there, and now it'll go out of play. It'll be a throw coming up again. Yeah, as McAllister's going to make a substitution here. Nevo's going to come out. And it's going to be Annalise McGee that comes in. Freshman from Stonington, Connecticut, excuse me. And now we have a delay for I'm not sure what reason. Here's the throw now. As it stands, it would be Adi Nui Vunasamong's goal that would prove the game winner. And the insurance goal from Ella Thompson has really taken some of the steam out of the game. McAllister more than happy with that. The Yellow Jackets staring at their third loss of the season. Unless they can score 2 goals in 3 minutes here. And now we're going to have an offside called against Abby Berkey. Meanwhile, McAllister would win their 7th game of the campaign and their 3rd out of conference. As Maya Holmquist now plays it near side. Yellow Jackets made a substitution. Here's Olivia Soltero. Trying to make a move around the defender. Takes it in deep. And that one will now roll over the end line. It'll be a goal kick here coming up. 2.5 minutes to go in this one. We'll have a brief post-game recap once we go final here. Get ready for the men's game, which will come up, like I said, about a half hour after this one goes final.
Not trying to be on my phone, but I just
Throw comes up now far side. Here's the toss in. Now here's Holmquist for the Yellow Jackets, popping it into the air. Top of the 18. Mulcahy gets her head to it. Bryn Crystal, ball yet to be settled. Giswald trying to go wide now. Allison Alessi. Now here's the shot attempt from Cam Hill, and that one rides high and over the top. And it will now be a goal kick here for Abigail Huga. Shots are still even up. In fact, the Yellow Jackets now have a slight edge in total shots at 9-8. But behind on the scoreboard here, 2-0. Here now is Bryn Crystal playing it wide. Soltero playing the ball in the middle. Here's Cameron Hill. Now it's Ava Giswald. Giswald for the Yellow Jackets. Alessi. Allison Alessi now as we're down toward the last minute of this one. Brenna Matson. Allie Carlson. Ball takes a hop. And now this one will go out of play. Off the foot of Maya Holmquist as we go under a minute remaining in this one. Jackets' 7-game winning streak about to come to an end here as the throw comes in near side. Soltero trying to step through for UWS. Didn't see much of the freshman from Washburn, Wisconsin today, but as this ball now sent far side, Tori Vosberg against Adi Nui Wunisavong. Now we'll play it back. Quinn Clark to the outside, headed forward. And that one will now roll over. 25 seconds to go in this one. Jackets are going to fall to 7-3-1. MaCalester will improve to 7-4. And the Yellow Jackets' 7-game winning streak will come to an end here as off the goal kick toward the midfield stripe. Alessi will play it over the top. Maya Holmquist for the Yellow Jackets. And she'll be shielded off now by Mulcahy. And the clock runs out, and MaCalester wins it. Final score here, MaCalester 2, the Yellow Jackets nothing. Tight ball game here today. There was a 3-minute period where the game got a little bit stretched, and the Yellow Jackets gave up 2 goals. The only really 2 good opportunities that MaCalester had in the second half, but that's all it took as they scored twice. Goals from Adi Wunisavong, her 4th of the season. That one coming at 14:39 remaining on the clock, so 75-21. As we jump into our post-game recap here, the assistant Ella Thomason, her 4th goal, and it made it 1-0. Then 3 minutes and 37 seconds later, it was Thompson on the goal, the assist to Nui Wunisavong. So those two hook up for both goals. That goal coming at 78-58. And that makes it a 2-0 final in favor of MaCalester. For the game as far as shots goes, the Yellow Jackets finished up with a 9-8 edge in total shots. MaCalester out shooting the Yellow Jackets as far as shots on goal, 5-3. Both teams finished with 2 corner kicks in the contest. A total of 7 fouls were called in the game. 4 against MaCalester, 2 offsides against the Scots as well, 1 against the Yellow Jackets. And there were no cards awarded in the game. Taking the loss for the Yellow Jackets was Quinn Clark. She makes 3 saves, taking the defeat for UWS. Meanwhile, pitching the shutout, her second straight, Abigail Huga. She makes 3 saves for MaCalester in the ball game. Yellow Jackets falling to 7-3-1 on the season. MaCalester improving to 7-4. Up next for the Yellow Jackets, they return to Upper Midwest Athletic Conference action on Saturday. They'll be taking on Minnesota Morris. That'll be game 1 of a doubleheader here from the MUC Spartan Sports Complex. Game time there, 2 p.m. 1:45 the pregame. That will be a joint broadcast between 91.3 FM KUWS and the iFan Sports Network. So we'll get maximum, hopefully, viewership and listenership for that one. So that'll be the next time the Yellow Jackets are on the field. A big thank you to everybody who watched the game, tuned in for the broadcast. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you'll join us again for more Yellow Jacket women's soccer on Saturday as the Jackets return to conference action against the Cougars. So for my production engineer and cameraman, Craig Morrissey, this is Matt Johnson. One more time, repeating the final score. MaCalester defeating the Yellow Jackets. Your final score, Scots 2, Yellow Jackets nothing. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be talking to you on Saturday. Men's game is coming up in about half hour. This has been Yellow Jacket Women's Soccer on the iFan Sports Network.